Oh, you want to weigh?
A man that knows what he wants.
Thank you.
I never had to say that. I wish I had tried that. I'm looking for a wife.
I'm gonna see.
There's a few things going on. Apparently, there are two girls on the 8 at the Table podcast. They decided it was going to come for me. And so we're going to do a whole breakdown.
So they said, are you going to respond? Are you guys going to respond? But I guess you want to wait for you and Aaron?
I don't think that there's any need to respond. Well, I didn't watch it myself. That's one. But from what Aaron says, that she just came for like how we looked. It was like, it's very unnecessary to respond to her because, girl, I don't know what Aaron said that she said about me, but it was so comical that I'm just like, okay, yeah, this girl isn't serious. Like, she isn't serious about her platform. You're going to sit there and make a reaction and talk about how we look.
Well, y'all came for her.
What did we say?
You guys came. What do you mean? Aaron said she needs to worry about those eyebrows.
And that sounds like something Aaron would say. I know for a fact I did not say anything about what that girl looked like.
No, but you were kind of, you were more upset. Because you remember, I put the clips, right? I see the clips.
I was upset about what she said because I didn't agree.
You were basically saying, like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing.
First of all, you could never be saying, one, why do you care? Why do you care? You made the initial video that we reacted to. Why do you care about any other woman having a baby shower for any reason that you feel like you need to get on the internet and talk about that shit, saying that they don't deserve to have a baby shower? That is absolutely insane for another woman to say to me.
Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't on there because I would have been like, so what's your address, sis?
Wait, what?
She offered to fight y'all.
What is
she did?
No, Aaron spoke to her in the comments. Aaron said to her, hey, I'm open for you to come on the show and have a conversation.
And what she said?
She responded back on some slick shit. They went back and forth for a little bit.
And the thing is, she's talking to Aaron and was like, obviously you're not intelligent and blah, blah.
She wants her minutes of shine.
Exactly. I was just like, Aaron,
she has her own
you actually don't even know
Aaron,
you're just talking. You don't even know what you're talking about.
A couple of minutes of shine.
And your reaction to our reaction to your video was you just insulting us the whole time. I don't need to respond to that.
I should just ignore her.
Exactly. But it gets under her skin. So she felt like she needed to say something. I was just like, girl.
What city she live in?
I don't know. You gonna run up on her?
No, because I've just got to keep in mind who I, you know.
It's a competitive sport.
Let me not, Lord forgive me.
But yeah, I think I saw.
Hopefully she makes good money for her videos to have done that for real.
I would think that's what she's in it for.
Who is she?
I mean, I don't know.
She has an audience.
I don't know.
People know her. I guess. I think. I don't know.
That was the first time I've ever seen one of her videos. So, but just based on the comments that she was getting on the video, people were like amping her because I guess this is what she does. And they're like, oh, bring on the smoke. Like, oh, they know she's about to go in on us.
Yeah, so it's just that ghetto fan base.
Little fans, yeah.
She got the ghetto fan base. Who cares about them?
My sister Nancy had said it to me.
They're malnourished.
Oh, shit.
Cares about those people.
So, guys, what's going on? So, this is our first episode back in a while. I'm just sitting in.
Everything is everything, We're now in the fourth quarter. Fall has started. New season.
Birthdays.
Whose birthdays?
Mine.
Oh, mine, baby. I'm next.
When's yours?
October 24th. And you're
December 21st.
You got time, boo. Slow down.
I thought I'm almost 50.
Wait, what you
say November
46. I realized that this morning. I was like, wait a minute. I'll be 46 this year. That's crazy.
You don't give that at all.
Thank you. I don't know what it's supposed to give, but
you're so immature. It's like I'm joking. I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
I'm serious. I'm not. No.
And Jada,
huh?
Jada, you turning?
I'm gonna be 29. So let's begin. Next topic.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we talking about today? I guess we're not gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about 2026 dating.
I mean, aren't you guys tired of us talking about that? I just feel like we talk about.
What do you guys think?
Dating trends, traditional dating, it coming back, the comparisons, all that.
What it all boils down to is everybody just needs to do what's best for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I really think that we all voice our opinions on things, but people are going to do what they want to do.
And then lie about it on a podcast.
Exactly. That part.
I can't agree with that because I think people do need direction. People do. Because if people didn't need direction, why you watch the news at night?
It's false.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people like in scenarios, you had a scenario when somebody spent $1,100 on a first date to be picked up by her ex. You know, like people like to hear stuff like that. People, yeah, this really happened.
Wait, she did what?
Some dude was flexing for her. He took her on a date. And then when he took on a date, he spent $1,100. Then when the date was over, he was like, thank you. And then her ex picked her up.
From the date. Yeah, we read that. It was a scenario that we had read.
But what are we supposed to do?
He saw this happen? I'm sorry. He saw this happen?
It happens, bro.
No. I'm saying, was he there when the dude picked her up?
The actual dude sued her. He sued her. He sued her for I think you could sue for $1,000 because it's small claims court. I think he sued her.
Oh, so then he went on Judge Judy and told everybody else. Okay.
And that's just stupidity.
Yeah.
It's like we can't even help these people.
Of course you can.
We can't even help you.
I bet you nobody else did it after they saw that.
That's true. They definitely did do it. That is
the same volume.
Oh my goodness. They did. They're doing it.
I'm telling you.
People aren't learning their lessons. You have feelings throughout the day. I still do dumb stuff all the time.
Yeah, but you know, the more information you got, the more your behavior shifts towards the information you could absorb.
That's like saying the more you learn, the better you do. But it's not that. It's always about application. Like you could tell me anything you want, but if I don't apply it, then I'm just listening until you talk.
Or if I just have one of those days where I don't feel like applying it because I like crashing out. Like I don't ever want to crash out. And does that mean I'm not going to crash out? I'm definitely going to crash out, and I'm going to make it the best one. This is my last crash out, I promise. And then I'm going to turn up, and I'm going to be like, that was healing. And then I'm going to go and watch things about how that's not healthy and how I shouldn't do it. And then you end up in that situation again. It's like, see, here I go crashing out again.
Have you ever any of you guys ever asked someone for any advice before going on a date? Ever? Called one of your friends just for advice? Mm-hmm. Why? You're going to do what you want to do anyway.
True. My point exactly.
But maybe it's like a venting. I can't really see myself doing that. I'm not saying that I haven't. I just can't recall that I've ever called anyone before I went on a date. And mind you, I don't really go on dates like that anyway. So I don't know why I would be calling anybody. But it's really just the getting your nerves off, or giving what ifs scenarios or whatever. You are going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. Not everyone dates the same.
Yeah.
So I feel like giving advice for us in society to all be dating one way is unrealistic because everybody's going to do what they want to do. If that matches up with what you want to do, matches up with what the person you're dating wants to do, you guys will be just fine.
And we're all on different levels too.
Yeah, everybody's.
It's very hard for me to say, hey, this is what you should do, men. And then men be like, oh, it's because you're attractive or because you work out. And my advice to them is, okay, go work out.
Right.
So, but all right. So maybe something like this. If somebody's single, right, and they're going on a guy, he's single, he goes on a lot of dates, but he's going on dinner dates, and he's going on 4 or 5 dinner dates a month. That doesn't make no sense.
Why?
That's crazy.
It's not though, because if you think about it, is he having sex after these dates? Like what is his? He's
probably like 60-70% batting average.
So 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
And that's what he was looking for, because if he's going on this many dates in a month, he's clearly not looking for a wife.
Yeah, but he don't even got to do all that. He could go out for drinks and do his thing and probably get the same results.
But maybe he likes the feeling of feeling like he's the man. I mean, sometimes people just have it like that and they can do that and it's a luxury, and so they do it. They enjoy it.
Or he's hungry.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, everybody's lifestyle is just different. Everybody's on different. It's so crazy because just me paying attention to, like, why is it so hard to date? Because literally everyone has a web of different things going on in their lives. And so we all think that we want the same things, or we all think that the same advice is going to work for everyone, but it just does not. Like, for example, ladies, I hear this all the time from women who are married. Don't have sex. Just don't have sex with the guy. That's what I hear. No, I'm just saying, like, that's an example.
From women that are married.
Yeah, like from
have sex with.
Like, for example, from me going to church, and then, the women that are in church that are married or whatever, they'll say, like, don't get, if you dating somebody, abstain from having sex, substain, whatever the word is.
Until you get married.
Until you get married. Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm like, why would...
Whatever. Y'all don't do this to me right now. Which word is it?
Like, why would married women be saying...
No, they're saying basically that you have better chance. If you're dating someone, you'll have a better chance of that man proposing to you even sooner if you hold back from giving him sex early. And so again,
it's been proven though.
Yeah, and I think that that's true. But can everybody do it? Because you can know in your mind, all right, if I don't give it to him, chances are like, all right, he's
gonna see him again.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's you. Now then there's gonna be another man that's like, oh shoot, like she not that kind of girl. Like I really respect that about her, certain things. And then that's gonna be the person that man decides that's the person that I trust. I don't want no hoe. I want to be with her, blah, blah, blah.
And that's gonna be the guy you don't want.
That part.
Oh my goodness. See, it's all different.
But think about it. The guy you don't want is the one that's going to play that game with you.
That's not always true. See, that's not fair.
What I don't think is fair about that is because there have been times that we've gotten on the same couch and say like women should be free to do whatever they want and not be looked as a whole. Like they should be able to have sex after the first date, just like guys, and still be a good candidate. So for you to think that a guy would more likely propose to you or make you his wife because you didn't have sex with him on the first date, I don't want a guy that thinks like that.
Why?
That thinks like, okay, well she had sex with me, so she's a hoe. So I don't want her.
If you sleep with me on the first night, I'm gonna think you're a hoe. I might want to keep you, but I'm still gonna think you're a hoe. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck with you. That does not mean I'm not gonna rock with you. That does not mean I'm not gonna get to know you. But I am going to feel that your action are hoish actions.
Because how often do you do that too? And then on top of that, like you said, this is why I'm saying like everybody's feelings are different. Because for me, like if he feels that way, or if he voices that he doesn't like women who are basically fast, I'm gonna find that very attractive. So again, we're two different women. You get what I'm saying?
Wait. Let me.
So if he says that he doesn't like women that are fast,
like if he, I can appreciate a man who's disciplined or who doesn't he's not like every other man. At the end of the day, that's just me.
That's not him being disciplined. That's him wanting his girl to be disciplined, and that would not attract
him being
me
disciplined
any
too.
more to him because all I see is you judging a woman. Or you thinking that you know what is right for a woman to do and what is wrong for a woman to do.
So how I see it is he just has his preference. He doesn't want a woman who's going to bust it open on the first night.
No, I got to say, if I'm dating...
Because he's also not having sex.
If I'm dating...
with you.
I don't want to say... I'm not going to say you, but if I'm dating a woman and she tells me, hey, I don't want to have sex, I want you to wait. I'm going to tell you my first thought. I'm just waiting to fuck a hoe. She just got me waiting. Because why you got to tell me that? Your action's going to let me know you know what it's going to be. But that means you got fucked so many times.
Oh, shit.
No, but that's the...
But you need to give me a motherfucking... What's that thing called?
But it doesn't have to be a conversation. I'm just saying, if you guys have a great night...
Warning.
If you guys have a great night, it doesn't... I'm not saying it has to be a conversation. I'm just saying, for example, if you don't try me on the first night, if you're not aggressive, I respect that. I've loved that about a man. Like, he is not pressed for pee.
Told you.
I love a man that's not pressed for pee.
We were just talking about it. We were just talking about like not.
That's cool, but I mean,
especially because we're both on the date, so we already have the attraction there. So
right.
It's most likely going to happen as long as you don't say nothing stupid or do something stupid.
And then on top of that, right. And then on top of that, you said that's probably not the guy you want. For me, I can't stand no thirsty dude that's like, and then on top of that, like, what you got going on? How many girls are you doing this with? You got money, so you think that you could just keep going, like you said, going out on dates with mad girls, spending mad money just because you, like, that's not attractive to me. And again, I don't think that if a man says...
attractive to you, but this is the same guy who gets 4, 5, 6 dates every month.
But
as
he's
many
most
as
likely not disclosing that he's going on 4, 5, 6 dates.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's not supposed to be attractive to you. He's not letting you know that.
What if he is? Are you going to go out with him again, or do you look at him differently?
That depends on what you want from that relationship. If you want a husband, that's not your husband.
If I want a man in general, I just don't want any man that's trying to talk to me to be thirsty. Like, you're thirsty. If you're thirsty with me, you're thirsty with everybody.
Why would he be thirsty? He got plenty of water. He's dating a lot of different women.
What is so hard to comprehend? I am literally saying that me Jada, J now, me. I don't like him. I like a man who is disciplined and just says that he does not want a fast woman, and he's not trying to be thirsty on the first date. Trying to
if a man has any sense, he already knows not to be thirsty
and respectful.
He already knows how to be respectful
and withhold, like not
Alan,
feel like.
I'm not gonna lie, you are talking about a disciplined man, but let's not lie and act like there aren't men out there that even if he has 4, 5, 6 women, in every one of those dates, he's acting thirsty.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
The only reason I can see it is because
he's acting thirsty with the other women.
Yeah, I can see it because
with every woman.
No,
like he's trying to get sex from all of them.
Yeah,
well,
there's
can get
nymphos.
sex from all of them, but
what happens is like he's
making it known that he wants
entitled.
to have sex.
Like Jada says, he got bread. You know what I'm saying? He could get girls, at least on the surface. And so he feels entitled. Like he feels like, oh, I just took you out to eat at Budokan.
We're about to do this.
You know, my car smells good. Let's fuck.
Yeah.
And he doesn't read the signals.
And he already has like a trail of women. So it's like, I don't have to try too hard to respect you or do too much to impress you because we already here. I already took you out to dinner. Like I did this.
But a guy like that is very transactional. A guy like that doesn't really have any, not discipline. He doesn't have any
a moral compass. Morals, like you just
he doesn't have any direction.
Yeah, he's a lost person.
Yeah,
he's very lost.
My point exactly. I don't want no lost man.
You know what I'm saying? So he's very lost.
That's not your husband.
Husband, boyfriend, boo, none of that.
He does
well, especially if he's letting you know I'm dating 4, 5, 6 other girls.
Even if he's not
but he doesn't want any relationship with you if he lets you know that.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
I feel like him letting you know that is like, all right, I do got other people, so whatever you and I have is like fun.
So I guess that's the specific conversation. But I've had in conversations where they're just like, yo, yeah, I was talking to this girl. I was entertaining somebody. Everybody usually has baggage when they start talking to someone. Anyone. Usually people are always dealing with someone's laying with someone, whatever. So for me, I've had experiences where men are like, yo, I'll cut it all off. Basically, just by saying like, oh yeah, I deal with other women, but what you trying to do? Because I like you. I like your vibe. I like how this is going. Like
modern day Cinderella theory, though.
Yeah. Are you expecting a man to not have any other women when you go out on a date with him?
I mean, well, that's a different situation. If he's dating you and also dating 4 other people, I'm not saying that those people existed already or he had something going on. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, it's like, I'm talking about like a bachelor kind of.
I'm saying you meet a man, right? You're interested in him. You guys go on a first date. You don't want him to tell you that he's currently seeing other women. You don't want him to tell you, or you do want him to tell you?
Trick question?
No. He needs to tell you.
Direct question.
Do you want to know look, Amanda,
if I go on a date with anyone I just met, that has to be because he pursued me.
He pursued you. Okay.
So if you pursued me, there should be nobody else.
What?
So that's just for me. I don't want you to take me on a date for you to be like, I'm dating other people. And because for me, that's, what are we doing this for then?
So then you guys should talk for a while before going out.
On a date.
There should be a talking. There should be a talking stage.
Yeah, you don't even got to go to dinner with him. He could tell you that over text.
Right.
No, there's no going out.
Not even text,
there's 1 hour phone calls.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, what up? What are you doing? I'm checking up on you. What's up? What's up? Boom. Hey, let's get on the phone. We on the phone for an hour. We haven't gone out yet because we need to establish that, and that could be a month of us just talking before we go out.
And even with you guys talking, he could figure out if you were going to put up with that nonsense just through the conversation. Because if you guys are talking for like an hour a day, whatever the case may be, you're like, I'm not even going to bring this bullshit to her. And he's probably feeling you because he's wasting that time talking to you.
That's exactly how I feel. If you like me, or you want me, don't bring no bullshit to me. I don't want no drama. I don't want you having to choose if I'm going to, continue to be talking to you or if I'm going to go with whatever connection I have, or don't do that here.
So in your case, I guess I see like
I'm strict. Yes, I am.
That's not even strict. It's like, do you know what a man is? A single man does?
okay, maybe my idea of dating in 2025 is unrealistic, I guess, and that's why I'm single, because I don't want that drama. I want someone who's completely single. Because I'm single. I'm not talking to nobody. I want you to come same way.
You know what's so crazy? I was on 22 at the cigar spot, just chilling, and then there was a lot of these older ladies there, and they were divorced, and they started talking, but they said something that I thought was really interesting. They were just talking about how much their experience has been so bad. They said, I guess the men that they're dating, the question they all now ask is, "Are you single?" And then the person is supposed to say, "Yes, I'm single." Is there anyone that thinks they're in a relationship with you?
That is a great question, though. It is. Because
niggas be lying.
There's
it's true.
It's like, true. Oh, I'm single, but I'm talking to somebody, or I'm in a situationship. Like, there's just so many different ways to spin it these days.
But I also feel as though people have so much going on that you can almost tell right away. I can tell very quickly if a man has too much going on. Even like me and like my mom, like if you have a bunch of other stuff going on, like your movements, your patterns, like I can pay attention to somebody's pattern. Like even like me and my mom were having a conversation about a date that somebody went on or hung out with, and it was just like, okay, everything was cool. And then the person can't where are the phone calls in between certain times? Where are the, why I never seen you? Why we never FaceTime and why you in the room about to go to bed? Like, why is it always exactly? That's what I'm saying. Like, why that's sus. So it's like a lot of times you can already tell if somebody is, has baggage or is serious.
You might not want to know, but interesting enough. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think that you could keep somebody on the phone in an interesting conversation for an hour?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Talk on the phone for hours.
Yeah?
3 hours, easy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you could for a whole hour?
Yes.
When's the last time you was on the phone with somebody that I'm talking about talking stages,
just
dating stages,
giggling, kikiing.
I mean, I feel
especially
like
if they're out of
that's
state.
If
they're out of state, easily.
Talking stage is easily being on the phone for hours.
Right.
Butterflies and lies.
That's when y'all both got that. That's when y'all both have that feeling though.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, you're both putting your feelings out there, your experiences, your situations, and then and just think about it. A lot of us will get on the phone with our little thing, yeah, and then we're telling them like try not to do this, but you're telling them like, yeah, this is what I've experienced or this is what I've been through. And you're just basically putting your side out there as to why you're single or why, or what you like.
That early?
I said, I try not to do this. But
exactly. But it's like, you can't help it.
Yeah.
You want to just, let's spill it all. Like, let's tell everything.
It is so weird because it's like, I don't want to do this, but sometimes you get like
comfortable.
You get comfortable. You in these conversations and you get to know someone. You don't really want to like, like this is what I got going on, or this is what I had going on, or yes, I'm single, but this is what the situation was.
It's still selective though, because you're not saying everything.
Yeah, you don't gotta say everything.
But so that means the part that you're selecting to give, why don't you just select not to give that part too?
Because he made her feel comfortable on the phone.
And she's just letting it.
Yeah, if you think about nowadays where everything is on an app or something, there's like no connection. Having somebody just talk to you and just continuously get deeper and deeper with you, then that's moisture right there. That's
and then them gassing you like, yeah, that's crazy. Like I would never gassing you like.
That's what it is like about the beginning, because it's like it's like no judgment because you guys are all like lovey-dovey at the beginning. So
whole time he's a maniac.
It's more so that you appreciate all of like the truth coming out just voluntarily at the beginning, rather than like
and feeling like you're on the same page with somebody for a moment in your life.
And this is because he ain't hit yet, by the way.
Yeah, but
part of it, not
maybe.
It's clarity.
I mean, either way, it's the beginning. Whether there was smashing or no smashing.
But what's happening at that time? What are we really doing?
Trying to connect. That's what.
Is that what it is?
I think people are always attempting to start a relationship. It gets tricky once you. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what type of men y'all are. I don't know. I just know. I always say this, guys. I just sent you a post about this. I know what type of men I'm into. I don't need the nonchalant. I need you to be like, yo, Jada, you the one. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm into that. I'm into that. Let me know I'm that girl in your eyes. So from jump, I'm eliminating all that other extra
stuff. But you want a man to be obsessed with you.
Absolutely. Told you. I'm not doing nothing else.
If you're not, what are we doing?
No, I'm not doing nothing else. And at the end of the day, I'm not saying that I don't like you just as much or like a lot, but I'm not doing all of that other. You want to be on the phone with me. You want to spend time. You want to do these things.
The problem is you guys want a man to be completely obsessed, but then that means you're going to have to test him all the fucking time.
No, I don't want you to be completely obsessed. I just want you to show proper interest and effort. There is a difference. I love effort.
If a man's giving you a lot of attention, right? A lot of attention. Then one day he's fucking busy. He got all this shit going on. Now you're not getting that attention for the day. What you gonna do?
I'm not saying that I need attention all day. What I'm saying is I need effort and he's
busy for a couple of days.
Okay, that's cool.
You're not getting no attention from him right
that's now. That's fine. I understand. No, because there's gonna be clarity. Just a little bit.
I don't like the laughter in the room. I think that you are making us out to be like.
You said obsessed. You want a man to be obsessed with you.
I don't mean to use that word.
That is okay. Obsessed.
Y'all are being crazy.
Realistically, you guys know what we mean.
Yeah.
I feel like in order for a relationship to truly work, a man needs to like you a little bit more than you like him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's true.
Like you a little bit more how? Like feeling like you're the only one he sees.
No, just feeling as though like.
Well, if he actually does like you,
then you're the only one he sees.
You are the only one. Like that should be clarified at that point. If you like me that much, why are you talking to anybody else?
Like
I should be the only one.
Because what are we doing? Like, what is your goal and what is my goal? And I think in the beginning that should be clear. Like, okay, we're dating. Are you talking to people? What are you looking for? Do you believe in marriage? Do you believe in polygamy? What is it that you...
When you having all this conversation?
It just comes up.
Our conversation?
Oh my gosh, y'all!
No, I'm asking. When does it come up?
I don't know. Every date is different. I'm just saying, like you can.
No, we're not on a date. We're on the phone. We're talking.
Okay.
We're not going on a date since Amanda says she doesn't want to go on a
but
date
I met you
until the guy's not talking to anybody else.
Okay. Well, I met you outside at Starbucks.
All right, cool.
I met you at Starbucks.
I'm like, wow, you're a very beautiful young lady. Can I get to know you?
Yeah, like
See, my phone's like, Alan, you bullshit right now.
Oh, you're pretty hot yourself. Do you have a girlfriend? You got kids? Who you live with?
Who you live with?
So what? I'm gonna ask you whatever I want to ask you. You could jack it or not. You ain't got to. I ain't got to be a girl. I ain't got to be in your world. You ain't got to get to know me. None of that.
That's a valid question.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you whatever
I'm about to be talking to you. Can I come over?
Yeah,
who you live with?
And I don't. Okay. At the end of the day, I don't know you, so I ain't gotta be polite.
Like, do you live with your mom? Do you got a kid? Does your kid stay over there? Like, I gotta know who you live with. No.
The conversation can go any way. I'm just
who
saying.
do you live with is a valid question.
At Starbucks.
No, not at Starbucks. I'm not saying that.
Get out of here. You're fired. You're fired. You're not doing this right.
No, but if we're both attracted to each other at Starbucks and we exchange numbers and then we get to talking on the phone, and there's hours, so many questions comes up on the phone.
Right.
We probably get all that shit out before we even get on the first date.
Right.
Are you guys willing to admit that this is based off attraction, about how attractive a man is?
I mean, yes, attraction matters.
If he's super attractive,
I'm super attractive. Sorry.
I'm not saying you're not.
I'm just saying
if he's super attractive, then a lot of this red tape gets cut early, don't you think?
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't really have to have the 3-hour conversations because you're actually very attracted to this person. So you may not do the same things as to somebody you're not as into.
Oh, no, that's not what I thought you meant. I really thought you just meant like the Starbucks situation because there's no 3-hour conversations if I was never really that attracted to you. You might have gotten like an Instagram. I wouldn't have given you my number, but sometimes I have given out my Instagram and I got the DM and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to respond to that.
And I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Like I'm not really entertaining things that are like not like I gotta be attracted to you. So I don't really think
physical got to be there.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm not saying you got to be this beautiful buff guy or whatever.
I've been watching Love Is Blind, which this is a show that I've actually been watching season after season. I can't even tell you what number we're on right now. But honestly, I feel like they're purposely choosing mid people. Like, in my opinion, nobody on that show this season is like absolutely out of this world gorgeous. So it's like once they make these connections with each other, because they talk to each other like through a wall. Mm-hmm. They can't see what each other looks like, but there's a marriage involved. Mm-hmm. You get to that point, the guy asks you to
They don't
marry
see
him.
each other?
No.
They don't see each other. And after the woman says yes, then they have the reveal. You see what they look like. Now, there was one couple this season. She said yes. She saw him. Hours later, she pulled producers aside and said, I don't see myself getting there with him. Mm-hmm. Even though, like, they
talked for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Behind the wall. Mm-hmm.
We actually had a disagreement, I'll say, the other night about this show, because this is my first time really sitting down and seeing it. And she was like, oh, could you date somebody that, you haven't really seen, and what happens if you meet this person and you're not into them? I was like, well,
a tough situation. Yeah.
It's really not.
Well, physical connection.
It's not. It's like either yes or no.
It's a tough situation. I can't do it.
Well, no, that's what I was trying to tell her.
Actually does matter, and I'm talking about beyond attraction. Like, you actually need to be like physical with somebody, and I'm not talking about intimate sex or whatever. Just like actually being with that person and see how you guys vibe.
Yeah.
Because I honestly understand the experiment, and yes, it works. You can not see what someone looks like and fall in love with them.
Like Lauren, I love Lauren and her family.
It's very easy. When you're talking to someone all day, every day, it's so easy to be into them, to fall in love. Like, to want to be like, oh, this is my person. Yeah. Like, yes, I want to marry you. It's very easy to do that. It's really the attraction, the physicalities of being with them. And then also they throw them into like real life. So she said yes, they're going to get married. So now you have to see what it is like living with each other. If you guys, family and friends, really like match up. It's like everything else.
But there's so much going on, and it's like a lot. It's like a shock.
It is a shock.
You're not attracted to that person. It's like a.
That's just done.
The kiss. Oh my goodness!
And
the kiss.
They definitely kiss like immediately in the reveal. Like, oh my god, this is what you look like. This is what you look like.
I haven't got that far yet.
And then I was just like, I think that I would be so uncomfortable. Like, even if I was attracted to you at the reveal, this is the first time I'm ever seeing you. It's like a stranger in my eyes.
Crazy. I'm like, dang, I wanted to see you. I miss you.
Yeah. What if he was
crazy? If I fell in love with your personality, you know what I'm saying? If you look the part, if you don't look the part,
is there like, compromising happening in your mind at that moment? Like, you trying to figure it out?
If you don't look the part, or if you don't look like what I imagined, it depends on the level. But if you're a great person, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can love someone who seems like a great person, who's a great person.
That sounds like settling.
I mean, that is very poetic.
It can be settling, but
it's great. But I think that marriage is a huge commitment, and I understand someone that says, I don't think that I can get my attraction up there to him because this is the rest of your life.
That's tough, y'all. Come on, Jada, come on.
No, because...
Go ahead.
Settling. Mm-hmm. Okay. What part am I settling for? Am I settling for the person that I don't feel as attracted to, but is a great person? Like, I've already experienced relationships that...
You can't process it. Like, when you meet somebody, you're like, oh, wow, you could process what's happening. If you meet... Look, when I was a kid, I used to be on the phone with this girl, Michelle, for hours every day.
And that's the difference.
We never saw each other.
And that's the difference. Like, sorry, go ahead.
All the time. So finally, you would think the girl lived mad far. She lived like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. I just never went. Finally, through...
Where you know her from then? The internet?
Her cousin. AOL. I was talking to her. I'm a friend with her cousin. We got on the phone and we always talked. She was like, I guess, we talked for 4 or 5 hours, bro. I went to see her. She came out. She was like, hey, Alan. I couldn't process it.
Yeah. And yet,
I've been talking to this girl for almost like a year.
Please show me like what her face looked like. I need to see.
You're shallow.
I was very.
It's not
huggy,
though. We're visual creatures.
But in my brain, I'm trying to say to myself, can I even come back here again? Like it was a lot.
But it's so.
I'm a kid, though. I'm a kid.
It's also so valid because if you're not attracted to this person, you love them. Like the feelings are there. But if you're not attracted to them, how can you like bring yourself to like be intimate with them?
I'm biased because I loved someone that wasn't my type. So I think that's why I have that perspective. So that's that. I like good people, sweet people. I love, like we had the conversation before. As I get older, I'll take that over fine man anytime.
I would like to.
But
be
you don't see that.
Attracted to my husband.
I don't give a darn. I don't care.
But they say women.
Yeah, that's our
women. You could.
I need to look at
They
you.
say that you could grow in a woman's heart or something like that.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, don't grow to love me. Don't do that.
I can grow to love someone.
Don't do that to me. I don't want that.
I can grow to love someone. I'd rather grow to love somebody that's a good person and be with a toxic person and then waste more years of my life.
I've done that before. I'm not gonna lie, but actually I've done that twice. They weren't ugly though.
They weren't.
They probably weren't someone I typically go for, but they were really like sweet to me and like talking a lot.
They pursued you.
But we
They
did.
chased you.
It wasn't really a chase. I gave them a chance. We did the whole.
That shit is so disrespectful.
I'm being a hypocrite because I recently broke up. Well, not recently. I broke up with
giving
somebody.
them a chance. Like you tell me you like me, and it was my fault because I used to play them like Facebook games, and whenever I didn't know what to say about somebody, I would always say, "Oh, you're cute. We don't really talk much, but you're cute." And they took that and ran with it, right? So then they were like writing me all the time because I said that, and I'm like, damn. But then I was just like, okay, well the conversation's not bad, so I just kept having conversation with them, even though like they weren't ugly, but they weren't someone I would, really talk to. I dated that person for a couple of months.
And how was it?
I mean, it was fine. I was pretty young.
My confusion is
the lack of honesty.
Everything goes with the kiss, and the kiss usually happens within the second date. You know everything about a kiss.
It doesn't really if you're not attracted to the person. You could stall this person for a while.
There's no way you will continue with somebody after the kiss.
Kiss is bad.
Come on now. Everything is. There was a song called. It's an old song.
Okay,
you're losing me.
I tried. That's why I said I contradicted myself before. Like I could just. But now
you could just admit that we're all pretty vain. If you start with like the truth,
I don't want to be vain.
You don't want to be, but we're all. That is fine. We're all vain. Like just say it. We all want something attractive. We don't want to come home to
but
flubber.
That should not be seen as a negative thing. Like to want to be physically attracted to your person, that's not vain.
Y'all just won't say the word "I'm vain." Say the words "I'm vain," and it's okay.
I'm saying you don't have to equate that with being vain. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be physically attracted to someone.
You're saying the same thing I'm saying.
I could never.
No, that's not being vain.
What is vain? Like vain is not. That's over the top. Like you have to have. No, I know
what you think the song is.
Because it's like you. But this is the thing, like being vain and just caring about who you're attracted to, I think there's like levels to it.
Nah.
Vain is like, I have to have this.
Attraction?
Attraction is like, no.
Like,
that's what vain is.
He needs to have a 6-pack.
Yeah.
He needs to.
And he has to drive this and he has to look like this and he has to have.
That's not what I think it is, but okay.
I mean, I don't
think. You know what vain is?
What?
Vain is you settling it with someone and that person is taking care of you all types of way that you like, and you're at an airport going on vacation looking at other people because you can't even stand there and look at that person. You're a person who's denying your vanity, like how vain you are. Imagine going to Turks and Caicos with a guy that you married and wishing you were going there with somebody else.
Is he a part of your pictures?
Never.
That Claire boat in Turks, is he a part of?
I would, but
You're not
I
posting
would. It's for us. I like to keep my business private. That's what you tell them.
If we put reality in reverse, what's reality in reverse? Right? Reality in reverse is like looks first, good in bed, and having money.
No, the old me.
Real reality?
He's
That's
asking.
reality in reverse?
He's asking
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm asking.
Question.
Because the thing about it is, like, when a woman's like, "Oh, I want a guy with money," all I hear is like, you're willing to compromise for what you can't get. Because if you remove the money, you just want a good guy, right? So what do you really want? You want a guy that
Doesn't cheat,
fits what you
and
want,
embarrass
right?
you.
And then
It's
then
attractive.
it goes to sex and everything else, then fun and everything else. So all these things is just like, are they really gonna happen? Do you see what I'm trying to say? So if they're not gonna happen, what's reality? Because I like reality. Reality is better.
Reality is
Doesn't
honesty, and if you're not going to be honest about that, you actually do switch the positions around in the pyramid from money and
Okay.
this and that. If you're
That's true.
so be honest
Fine.
about it.
I guess that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's reality? You know, like a guy, like my reality is, I want to be able to have her, you know, do this, do that. That's my reality. And that's my truth. And then reality of society says, hey, that's not going to happen. Start fixing that mindset because that's not going to happen. So you're like, okay, let me just start adjusting to what I cannot have. Right? So what's your reality? Like, what's your reality? What realistically do you really want? Because I want to talk shallow before we go deep.
My reality was your list of reality in reverse. Physical attraction, good personality, money.
In that order.
In that order. I've never made having a man with money like so high on my like priority list because what is a man with money? Like a rich nigga?
Oh my gosh.
Because I've never seen one of those.
I would say decent
literally
money.
never have. Decent is like decent. You have a good job, you have a good career, and you do well for yourself. Now
that's why go ahead, girl.
That's good in this economy. Like that's good. We can come together and we can make some shit shake. We can buy a house. We can,
make it happen.
We can make it happen. Do I expect a man to have money and fully be able to take care of me on his own dime? No, that's not my expectation. Like him fully buy me a house for both of us to live in. Like, I don't think that that's realistic.
I'd love it.
My reality doesn't look that way.
Got you.
I just don't think that.
I wish I could find the video of all the wives. Did I send you the post?
But give us
of
your
all
reality.
of the wives that like.
Give us your reality. What's your
For
reality?
the men that fully buy their wives cars as a push gift, like I really don't know where people find those men at, but I don't know how anyone would be able to do that.
You know where those men are? They're in your DMs.
They're not.
They are.
Do you think those women are ready to be wives? Is that the difference? I'm not saying you're not. Do you think they have positioned themselves emotionally and
that's
spiritually
another
to be a
true
wife?
thing because I don't think that everyone is ready to be a wife or a husband. That takes a level of commitment. That takes a level of really denying yourself sometimes of things if you're not willing to do the work in your relationship. So I realized in myself I wasn't ready to be a wife once I realized certain things that my behaviors, certain things that, I honestly knew that, okay, my past relationship, I was not as ready as I may have made myself believe. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. My life got to be a certain way. I ain't about to be.
Reality?
I'm not working all hard and taking care of kids. I'm not doing all that. So my husband got to be able to.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say you shape your own reality, whatever your reality is, whatever you believe becomes your reality. Like you're like, yo, this is my reality.
Attractive. I want to be attracted to you, but I don't have to be like, you don't have to be like a model. Okay. So maybe that means my attraction to you is, I don't know, neck and neck with
From your
me,
stories,
it's
girl. I wouldn't even think physical attraction. I thought that would be last.
Probably should. Shoot.
What's your order though? What is
I don't have an order. Okay, you know my order. Okay, I need my man to be he got to have something going on. I cannot be poor. I cannot.
Good personality, physical attraction.
In that order.
Oh no, I guess so. Yeah.
So if you don't know, how do you expect a man to know?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Rome is your reality.
No, I mean, I'm not. I know I'm not at husband material. Mm-hmm. I'm like a solid fiance though, just from like all the work that I feel I've done.
Oh shit, that's congrats.
But that's good.
I'm past boyfriend. I'm past like fling. I'm past fuck boy, all that stuff. But like I'd be like a solid fiance because I'm willing to learn how to be like a good husband or a better man. Like, I feel like being a husband is like the end all be all, and then like from there you just completely are blossomed. So I'm definitely not there yet because
I definitely like that you said that.
I love it.
But I also, first of all, she scared me because I'm like, where has Marie been all of this time?
That's dope, yo.
But I also feel like a boyfriend should also aspire to have that kind of progression. Like I know you said that like you're past being this, you're past being that, and you put yourself in like the fiance position.
I'm a strong fiance.
You're strong fiance,
mid tier.
But I also do feel like a boyfriend that should be, if you're in a serious relationship, I feel like you should also be working towards being a good husband or whatever. Because to get to the fiance, you have to feel like you're ready for that.
Do you think that in most of your relationships, you even had a thought to ever become a fiance, or were you just like, I'm in a relationship, we'll see how it goes? Like,
so I was engaged once, but I did it completely for the wrong reasons. Okay. I was just with this woman that she said I was her soulmate, and I was just so deeply in love with her. Gotcha. So I thought like the only natural progression would be to ask her to marry me. Mm-hmm. And I had so much stuff going on. She had so much stuff going on, and we were just young. So like, puppy love or whatever. Yeah. But I know that in each of my relationships that I've grown in different ways. And I know in like one relationship I regressed.
Right.
So I had to kind of almost start back over. So where I am now, it's I feel like I could be like a strong fiance and
with the right woman that has done work of her own, obviously. Because
that's the right woman.
Right. Okay. So So
I mean, I haven't had a super supportive woman. Okay. That's like how I could kind of get into my husband material thoughts. Right. Because I want to be, what I want for myself is to be like just supported. Like, hey, that's my man. He drives me crazy. He does things, but like that's him. I trust him. I know he has our best interests at heart, not just his.
Do you make it easy enough for a woman to be supportive? Because I only asked that because I was in a situation where I was kind of like kept out of everything, because I think some men just feel like there's not a safe space for them to communicate certain things. So now how can I be supportive of you or be there for you if you're not willing to have certain conversations or just be like honest about certain things? I think that's one thing that, I've noticed with some men in relationships. Like, okay, if your back is against the wall, are you going to communicate that with me? Or are you just going to be like, have this energy towards me that I don't know where it's coming from because you're not having those conversations? So like, that's all I'm asking. Like, are you one of the people that even make it possible for a woman to be supportive of what you have going on? Like, do you have that trust there?
So I feel that I am, but I don't feel like I make it easy. Okay. Because I'm still very independent. Gotcha. I still want to do what I want to do, and I have there's things that I'm still working on that make sense to me, but it may not make sense for a relationship.
Got you. Okay.
So as far as being able to be truthful and say things, I feel that I'm honestly in this relationship, I feel like I'm too truthful, and I feel that that's come back to bite me in my ass because I don't feel like the truth can be digested the way I need it to be digested. Okay. Kind of like, I want to tell you that, and like, I know you're going to judge me in the end, but just hear me out. Just listen to me. Right. And then give me your feedback, as opposed to listen to respond or listen to judge. Like, let me just get this off my chest and like, let it be that. And then that'll make me feel like I'm in a safe space, as opposed to me telling you, hey, this is what's going on. And then it's immediately questions.
Right.
Let me just sometimes you just need somebody to listen to you,
I agree.
as opposed to respond or react.
So I guess that's something that I think I would value, because like to have a man that confides in you, it's hard to find. So like you can feel it's like, okay, do we have that trust? Are we planning on being husband and wife? Like, do we have that trust for each other where you can know that you can tell me something and we're just gonna have to work on it together. We're just gonna have to get through it together. And I feel like sometimes that's the thing that's stopping relationships from progressing to the next level, is because a lot of people have so many trust issues that they're not able to say, listen, I've messed up some money, or I can't do this, or, I just, like I can't figure something out, and know that, okay, that's what partnership is. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I've had an issue with. What? Why are you scratching your head?
No, I'm listening to you.
I think it's having your partner being able to receive that information too.
Right.
Because I could tell you this, and this, and if you again aren't applying it, or you're not listening, or you're going to do it your way, then it's almost like you're not creating that safe space for me too. Because you have to also trust me. Because what am I in this relationship for if I don't have like a job to do in it? Like if I don't have a purpose in this relationship, and it's just kind of like you do your thing, I do my thing, but we end up doing it your way, that's not really a relationship to me.
But what do you guys think about when somebody can't meet your expectations?
I drop the expectation thing, because that's just a letdown, because we've all got this picture in our head.
Yeah.
And this picture of our head is never, ever going to be that way. It's clear, because we've dated people, we've been single. We dated people, we've been single. And the older you get, it's kind of like how old people, they don't want a husband or what. I just want a companion.
Right.
And that's just the older you get. And expectations are just...
But they're realistic, right? Because when people don't meet your expectations, it kind of throws you off. If you think about it, if Jada says, oh, she wants to date this guy, he's handy or manly, watches football all day, all of this stuff, right? And she's dating this guy and everything is going great. They move in together. He does none of those things. Like, he doesn't watch football. He doesn't fix nothing. He gets things done, but he doesn't do none of the things that she expected. Does that mean like you can't really get to a point? Like, there are things that happen. Like, we have expectations, and when we can't get them fulfilled, it feels like you can't really be with the person.
Yeah, but are these expectations, or are these expressed expectations? Was he doing that before, when they were in the dating stages, and then he just completely got comfortable and stopped it, or he just never did it, and she expected him to do it?
Just things you expect. Like, look, not to be extreme, but there was a thing that this girl, she was with her husband, and I had seen it on Reddit. They were together for a long ass time. Everything was good. They were happy, like really, really happy.
Or Reddit happy.
Yeah. And something happened at a bar, and he couldn't defend her. I mean, he tried, but he just couldn't. That she expected him to be able to defend her, and he couldn't. Doesn't make him a bad person. Doesn't make him this or doesn't make him that. But he said, ever since then, there's nothing. The house is not like, there's no sexual chemistry. There's nothing. So her expectation was
to have a protector.
Yeah, but that's a stupid expectation, because he's not invincible.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like saying he got shot, and I don't believe you let that bullet hit you.
Well, that's
how could you?
Scenario. Okay, so
actually, Matrix.
Something similar was brought up in Love Is Blind. There's a couple, the only black couple that made it out the pot, and he is kind of quirky, and she's expressing to him her expectations in a man, in a husband, and she's maybe not in the same words, but says, I want my man to be more on the masculine side. I want him to be able to lead when I need him to lead, or, just expressing her expectations. She gave him similar scenario where at the bar, we're having a good time. Some man comes up to me and says, I think you're cute. Like, can I have your number? She's like, what if I say like, yo, you don't see me with a man? Like, I got a man. What are you going to do? he's like, I'm just going to say, babe, like, let's just walk away. And she says, oh, but he grabbed me. He says, like, don't walk away from me. Like, I'm talking to you. And
so now go get shot.
He's like, I'm just going to say, come on, let's just go this way. And I was just like, really? Like, you wouldn't, he's making it a point to say he won't address the man at all. He would just keep saying, like, babe, let's go. And then he said, maybe security, come over. Honestly, I thought that part was hilarious because I understand that he was just like, I just don't want no problems. But the man addressed him 0 times in this scenario. So for him not addressing the man harassing his wife at all was a little odd because I understand he doesn't want no problems. He probably doesn't want to get hit or anything worse. But to her, it was like my man didn't defend me or didn't stick up for me at all. Because she was like, babe, you know, like when we leave out of here, I'm going to be mad at you, right?
Be mad.
Right.
Well, can I just stop this here?
Security.
First of all, I'm so tired of making these judgment calls off of some scenario you guys create in your head. Because first of all, I take all those questions as a setup. Well, you brought it up and you believed it too.
No, because it was similar to what he said.
But I'm saying, like, first of all, there's no right answer that he could have gave her because he could have said, "Oh, I'm going to knock him out," and she would have been like, "Well, what if he's bigger?" And then she was like, "Well, then I'd hit him harder." And like, what if he's got a gun? Like, there was no way for him to win that situation. So for her to get the scenario and then make him make a judgment out of that, he wasn't going to win. And the fact that she said that she wanted a masculine man and she's making those questions towards him already says that she don't find you masculine, that she's questioning that right there.
She's problematic.
Yeah, she did kind of
don't even get into that.
She's problematic, honestly, like, because I mean, if I know my man and I love my man, I don't want my man to get hurt. Like, I want him to, you know, like, I want my man to obviously, okay, but I'm not into my man. Like, I don't want to be in no scenarios where it might escalate too much.
That part.
And so for me, like, I don't need to be in any situation that gets that serious where my man is at.
That's not a situation you put yourself in. Some niggas have no respect. So the man is disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but to me, disrespect is way further than that. I'm just like, okay.
If the person grabs you.
Yeah, that's you done cross the line now.
First of all, as a man, you have to assess the situation.
Yeah.
You have to assess everything that's going on.
Exactly. Do he got people with him?
There's a lot that you got to pay attention that's going on because it's not about being a tough guy or it's not even about looking cool for your girl. It's about getting her and yourself out of there safely. Right. Now, safely could be you may have to do something or safely maybe don't do nothing.
Right.
But however you assess the situation, you got to find a way to get yourselves out of that situation safely because you didn't put yourself in that situation.
And so that's what I look at masculinity as. For me, you're able to assess the situation properly. I like intelligent people. So just assess it properly. And that's just it. Like, if you could bang it out. If you got to bang it out. If you don't, But if you can't, like, you know, like, because for me, I'm not the type of woman that's going to drag that situation mad long. I might be like, dad, like, you know, if you was really on some punk mess, I'm going to just, you know, probably be like, but at the same time, I'm not going to crucify you the whole relationship because of that, you know. But again, I would prefer.
Your expectation at the end of the day is, your expectation is you want the guy to assess the situation.
Yes, I would like you to assess the situation.
If you end up falling in love with somebody and in the middle of all this happiness and all this good time that you're having, you're in a situation where this guy doesn't know how to assess a room. What happens then?
I'm gonna be irritated, but I mean, I already love you, so I'm gonna just curse you out about it later, and then that's it. I feel like people make things a bigger deal than it has to be sometimes.
You know an expectation men have, especially when they're in a long-term relationship, that they're gonna have sex all the time. Things are gonna be good, and you know, sex is gonna be fun, and that's the expectation.
Is it?
Right?
Sometimes guys be boring. Like they be in a. I don't know. Like, forget it. Just forget it.
No, go with it. They be in their what?
I mean, I just feel like sometimes guys, I don't feel like guys, do guys always want to have sex every single day?
Every single day.
Really? You're different, Alan. I don't know. You're just different.
Every single day.
Thank you.
Chris.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every day.
It's 3 for 3.
He said, Chris.
With the same woman, so with your woman, you would like to have sex. See, that's what I'm saying.
But no, I mean, yes.
Yeah, of course.
If that's who we decide to have sex with, then yeah, that's the goal.
Every single day.
Yo,
I mean, a little bit ahead.
I mean, I'm sure there's like fun things, but y'all don't ever be like, I'm tired from work. Like, let me just go take a shower and lay down. Like, every night
What are
has
we,
to be a
slaves?
nightcap.
Like, no, we want sex.
you
every
go, you
day.
lay down, and then we see you
Y'all
walk
pick and
in,
choose when y'all want
and
to be
then we're
slave.
like,
I'm
"Man."
so tired.
Y'all don't want to.
Worked however
know.
much hours for the day.
You know what that mean?
And that's when y'all.
That mean don't speak to me and open that mouth.
Make me happy.
All right.
Chris?
I don't know.
Thank you.
So
Don't
the
speak to me.
expectation,
Open that. That's so rude.
The expectation is
If you're my girl, that's rude.
My problem is
Yes, that's rude. Period.
why?
If you're my girl, that's rude. Period.
Wait.
Why?
If we're together, there's nothing's off the table. There's no rudeness.
Why I can't talk to you crazy?
Yeah. Because you're gonna talk to me crazy.
What?
You're gonna walk around and pat my dick when I'm walking around and do stuff that I didn't ask for all that.
What?
what? I don't
No.
see. This is why relationships are weird because everybody is. You see
What,
how
I'm
everybody
crazy?
is so different. No, you're not. But you see how everybody is so different because she's just like, what? What are you talking about?
No,
I'm just
girls are
like,
always
yeah.
grabbing guys' butts like, yo,
Yeah,
chill out. I don't want
you
none of
don't
that.
do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the butt thing. Yes.
Okay, we don't want none of that.
I didn't know.
I know. I don't want none of that.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, don't.
You don't like a good,
Little,
No.
Nah,
not
like
the butt, but like the other.
keep your
nothing?
hand away from my hole.
You don't like to come around you, grab your chest, rub your chest, or nothing.
I said butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you can touch me anywhere else, but like all that, like I'm getting something out of the refrigerator and you go like that. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, no, that's crazy. But I do feel as though
That's
like
too much. Like, stop.
I do feel as though like there should be a comfort like when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, it's jokey.
You're supposed to be my hoe.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's not crazy. If you don't want to be my hoe as my girlfriend
You don't wanna
in a
be my
relationship, what are
hoe.
you here for?
Amanda, no one ever talked to you crazy.
Oh, you want that missionary? Okay, never mind.
no,
Get outta
no.
here.
You want that?
I don't like.
Make love to
I don't
you.
like
Get outta here.
the wording, Rome. Like,
All right.
obviously, that's my problem with whatever you're saying
But
right
in
now.
an intimate situation,
No
you and
intimate.
your partner.
No intimate. No intimate.
something
I'm
crazy.
tired. Open that mouth.
like, like, are you being dead ass or are you just like it's just us talking? Like,
Put
is
it like
that
that. No,
bar for bar what you're saying?
I would say that. And if I'm asleep and you come out the shower and you sit on my face, I'm like, oh, that's disrespectful. No, you sat on my face. What is so crazy about that?
That's because that's not what you said before.
It's literally the same thing. I could find that disrespectful. If you want it, it's yours. You can't deny your partner of sex. If
Everybody's
you're together.
different.
Oh, I'm not
Everybody's
different.
just different.
I want it.
No. I'm just saying,
okay.
like, because you guys are both having this conversation. And she's just like, wow, that's so disrespectful. And I'm over here feeling like I need to just do some prayer. Because I'm just like, wow.
That's so
If that's
aggressive.
aggressive for you,
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to spit in
you
your
know
mouth.
what I'm saying? So I just like, what kind of woman am I?
Not about the action. It's about the wording.
I know that's crazy. It hurts your feelings.
I just think that's just a little too much. Like,
Yeah.
That's a base level. Like, I want to walk by. Man, what's the next topic?
Rhea, let's just get off
on,
of this.
please.
Before we get
I
off
can't
this
talk about
topic,
this.
Don't forget, I have a clip of you. We was talking about.
and that's why I said, are we talking here or is that bar for bar what you're saying?
I would.
No, this is
I
just
would
you
say
and
it.
your person though.
Yeah, is it-
This
you
is
with your
and
man.
person in your own privacy. Like, yo,
What are you looking at me for? I'm not your person. Yeah, just the two of you. Y'all do nasty
Open
things.
that mouth. Come work that. Let me see what them lips do.
Basically,
Oh, that's disrespectful.
I can't even
No,
say
no, no.
anything.
I'll never
First of
work
all-
these lips.
That's not what I said. You said I
open
don't-
that mouth.
No.
That's what I
First
said.
of all, when I said you pick and choose when you want to be coming home tired from work, and you said, oh, that's when I don't want to hear your mouth. Make me happy. And I said that was rude.
Oh, that's a sensitive part.
Like you came home from work, you're tired. I don't want to hear your mouth, but have sex with me.
But I think
That's
what-
rude.
I didn't say nothing about sex.
I think what Rome was saying is that as a woman, you should read the room and handle your business without him having to say nothing. A lot of women, very rare, there are women, they could read that room and they handle their business
That's it.
without the man having to say nothing.
Rare.
I mean, your man had a rough day.
When exactly
help him?
What
I don't really
when exactly
initiate,
do the men
but I
have
don't
to
say no.
read the room and handle their business?
I want to talk about that.
Why? No.
What's the question?
Well, let Amanda.
When exactly do men have to read the room and handle their business?
Man, always ready to handle their business.
If that ass is out in some shorts, I'm smacking it, open it up from behind, open it,
Crazy.
leave it open.
Tights. It
Why
don't
did
matter.
I come here this day, Jesus?
I read the room.
Kitchen, bathroom.
You're supposed to, especially, and if we're not fighting, forget about it. If we fighting, I'm stubborn.
All right, y'all just made it seem like the woman's job to.
Well, Jada just said it, and I want to actually kind of listen to this. Jada says, "I don't initiate, but I don't turn down."
Yeah, I don't say no, but I don't necessarily get it started.
Why? Why not? Why don't you initiate?
I didn't say never. I'm just saying usually I don't get it started.
Some females are just so submissive that they never have to. But I remember I didn't get in trouble, but someone complained about that to me before. Like, you don't ever start it, and I'm like, why would I have to? If you want to, come get it. Like, I'm not gonna say no. So I mean, what does it matter?
Reciprocation.
I get.
I mean, but it's
definitely I understand that now. That was a few years ago, but at the time I was just like, this is something we're gonna argue about for real.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was ever an issue because as long as I'm not, I guess people complain about women saying, "Oh, I'm too tired." I'm just like, if you can get it started, go.
But you know what?
If you going,
that was actually
you
a
could
big
get it
thing in that
started.
relationship.
once you get it started, I'm there too. I want to, get it. Go ahead, do what you got to do.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
Wake it up.
I couldn't be in a I'm tired relationship. I've never heard that. I'm sleepy.
That's what I'm saying. Like if a man knows his woman,
Yeah.
if a man knows his woman, all you gotta do. That one move or that one little.
Listen, once the weather starts changing, I sleep all the time. I'm a very tired girl.
I can't wait to see your boyfriend, boy, because you run a tight ship over there.
But
I'm sleepy all the time.
I guess 70-30. I would say 70.
You want to be initiated. You
70. I know, like I could just go like this. It's always ready, right? Yeah. It's cool, but sometimes
what is this action?
That's like
oven door.
You know.
Is that an ass cheek?
Yeah, lifting up.
Is that what?
No,
was that the covers? What was that?
Pull up the gown.
Like this. Like look, if you go like this. See, that's resistance. But if you go like this, it's just.
What, the coochie? What is this?
No, whatever. That means that's
is it a lip?
That's the engine, right? Look.
That's
so,
that's the engine.
So, all right. So
turning keys.
So if you're laying down, right? If you're laying down, and your man goes like this.
To her elbow.
Because now she starts adjusting because it's happening. Right? But if she goes like this, hold your elbow tight though. Like
he said, "Get off me."
You had a long day.
Right? So do you ever hold your elbow tight?
What is all in my business?
Nick said, "Don't take my."
I just told you what I said. I said what I said. Like,
I don't think you're supposed to be in a relationship and sex be off the.
You know what? That sounds like a Jada thing. She probably like, I don't want to have sex with this nigga. I'm gonna tense up so he doesn't touch me.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
oh my God.
Sleep over tonight.
She's thinking about it. I did lock my elbows.
Look at it.
No,
I'll look at it with you. I'll send you the draft.
I did.
If you got to take that right out. The whole 6 minutes.
Whole 6 minutes. I was timing
6 minutes,
it.
please.
I'll figure it out.
So again, you have to remember that I'm in a, you know the transition that I'm in right now. So I'm just speaking of the past, like,
But even for the future, your husband.
My husband, yeah. I'm only conversing about husband stuff now. But in my past relationship, if my man was to come home and want some, I'm definitely going, I'm just going to
make it accessible.
Mad, sad, happy, art, like, it's like.
You don't feel a way for adjusting, like, you being in this wife mode and now the person who you want to be with for the rest of your life has to go through all these barriers that you
No,
already
because
gave up.
it doesn't seem like that or feel like that. It's like when you date, when you change your dating habits, it kind of just flows. It's not like I'm not dating F boys anymore, YNs. I'm not dating just like, certain people. And at the end of the day, my ex wasn't that anyway. So
What do you think a husband is expecting? A soon to be? Well, actually, what do you guys think a man who wants to be a husband is expecting? And also, Rome is on that path of becoming a husband.
No,
well, you're
He's a strong fiance.
I'm a strong fiance.
it's like space.
I'm not engaged, but I feel like I'm a strong fiance
Gotcha.
status. That's what I'm saying.
But what would be the expectations? Like if I'm thinking like, damn, I'm about to get married. What am I expecting? Damn, what am I expecting from her?
Well, you got to know your partner.
Yeah.
So I feel that for me, my partner would probably want me to do some church stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would probably want
would
me.
that be a problem for you?
No, I mean I can sit there and listen to it. I'm not gonna be like, yo, as long as it don't burn when I walk in, then we good. But I feel like that would be big for them. So that would be.
But what would you be expecting from her though? Like, what do you like as a husband? Like, women, a lot of women be on that journey. Like after a certain period, like they're ready to become a wife. So as a man, what would you be expecting? Like, yo,
I don't even think it's just ready to become a wife. It's ready to stop dealing with the BS. I think sometimes people are like, oh, girls want to be picked so bad or be a wife so bad. Honestly, some days I be feeling like, yo, I love not being in a relationship. And then sometimes I'm like, I enjoy partnership. I enjoy being with someone. I enjoy being close to someone and knowing someone. And just like I when I'm in a relationship with someone, I know them so well. And I love having that person that's like your best friend. So, when you ask that question, like, what do we think men want? I think like based off of, relationships I've had, I think men want a woman that respects them and doesn't make them look bad. And, like something exclusive. I'm sure there's way more that's involved, but I think that men just want a woman that really respects them. I think men need to feel respected and valued, and they want someone to cater to them in certain ways. And, you hear a lot of men complaining about feeling like they're just used or whatever. I think that they need a woman to make them feel like, all right, they're valued.
I don't think that's hard to get for a lot of men. A lot of women, especially if a dude's dating and he's doing decent in life, it's not hard for him to find that.
Right.
It's not really that difficult to find a decent woman.
I don't think so, but it's what happens in the relationship that people act like isn't happening. We have all these conversations and people really sit here and pretend like people aren't devious in their relationships.
There's got to be there's something else. I mean, like I feel like for women, and I'm not speaking for women, but I'm just saying, I feel like women could play around a lot in that. Let's say, like 1 million is marriage, 1 million, right? Is marriage. But they play around in that 100, that 10,000, that, they go back, but they never hit that pinnacle of the marriage they want. Not that they can't, because there's an exchange, I think, that gotta happen for what the guy wants for in exchange for that. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
So for a woman
for him to be like let's say Amanda decides she wants to get married and she meets a guy. But instead of playing around or saying anything, Amanda's like, look, I want to get married. If that's not what you want, let me know right now. That is exactly what I want. I want to get married. From this point of this conversation, we could continue. If that's not what you want, I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. And he's like, all right, cool. I'll get married to you over a couple of years or whatever. But okay, I get where you're coming from. Now he's going to be testing the things that we're going to need to make sure there's some kind of sustainability of how this is going to play out. Because then this is when we start talking about different things. Now we might talk about credit. We might talk about where do you want to live. Family. We might talk about family. Like our whole conversation is different because off the bat, that's what you said. For women, that works, I think. But for men, it don't. Because for men, if I come and I say, hey, I'm looking for a wife, You're like, what the fuck is that? You fucking weirdo. What the fuck? You don't know me. Think about that.
Like a double standard.
It is a huge.
Why do you
double
guys say
standard.
that? Is this?
I would think that was so hot.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you want to win?
A man that knows what he wants.
Thank you.
I never had to say that. I wish I had tried that. I'm looking for a wife.
If we're talking about like what you want in life or what you want in dating, and that's your answer and your approach in dating, like that's cool. That's so sexy to me. If you're just using that as like a line when you meet me in like in a restaurant or something,
you see what I'm saying? He played too much.
See, I would think
they be having lines, they be running lines.
Game does run, but I would think if a man's like, hey, you know what? I want a wife. I would think the only answer that I want to hear back, honestly, for her to say, what kind of food do you like? That's all I want to hear. Ask me what kind of food do I like? Because that means you really heard what I said. Because now you're thinking about it.
Yeah, because you got to come up with, you got to ask like something that a wife would do.
Because wife equals cooking.
No, that means
it's like
you gotta
homely.
take care of me.
Like homely.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going to separate you from the women I've been dating? Like
anybody you date could cook.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me what kind of food do I like.
Made it like more personal.
You understand what I'm saying? What if I like?
He's telling you.
That's sexy. That's like that. I like that.
What if I like
Yeah, Amanda.
rice and beans, and you like I don't like rice and beans? We're not gonna work.
You better learn how to make that if you want a husband.
First of all,
I ain't gonna hold you to food.
That was Alan. I need to catch myself sometimes when I'm talking to you. Because for me, I don't want it to be a man's job to tell me okay, you're looking for a wife, so I need to take care of you. Let that be on me to feel like I want to cater to you.
Oh my God.
And I love that me and Amanda are just such different women.
No, you are.
I don't want to do nothing but take care of my home.
I don't care.
I don't want to go to work.
Just because she doesn't like rice and beans doesn't mean she's not going to make it for you. Because I don't like a plethora of things, but I know I'm going to have to cook that shit.
Those are wife traits. See,
I know exactly. So you can't tell me I'm not a wife.
Those are wife traits. You're thinking like I don't have to eat it, but I will do it for my husband.
Yeah, I think it's the attention and the catering, the care part.
I just want to know how,
which is something that I exude, But don't let me catch you trying to tell me that this is something I gotta do.
When I
will do it, but don't make me feel like that this is a job.
And the biggest, I'm sorry, Jada.
But don't you want to please your husband?
I will please my husband.
But
I don't want him saying this is what you got to do.
So you'll please your husband on your terms, is what you're saying. No, I'm asking the question because it sounds like you're going to tell the man who you want to marry, who's going to be in your life forever. You can tell me things, but I got to make sure it's my idea. That's what you're saying.
We could do that. We could make it feel like your idea.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's just like when you are already going to clean the kitchen, like wash the dishes, and your mom say, wash the dishes. And now you're upset because, girl, I was already going to do that.
Sometimes.
I can't wait to see.
I
don't even have to wash the dishes because that's y'all dishes. But I was going to do that already to be nice, like to be helpful. But you're making it seem like this is my job.
See,
I have issues. Maybe I have. Well, I know I have daddy issues. I don't know what it is. Are you able
to submit?
Huh?
Are you able to submit?
That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Like I told y'all, like we got independent women like Amanda. Like she wants to have run a Fortune 500 company. I don't want to do none of that.
Oh, okay.
I want to have a garden, some chickens. I want to take my herbs off of my balcony and put this nice basil into my homemade pasta. I don't want to do nothing. I can't do every. I want to be completely in. I want to be completely in a woman's role. I want to make a house a home.
I want
That's it.
basil in my pasta.
I'm not trying to have confrontation about nothing.
Jersey?
I'm Beyonce in the Destiny's Child. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is showtime.
No, that is my jam, and I feel that song
That's my
very.
jam.
I don't want to do nothing else.
That is my jam.
No, it is. That is my
I
jam.
want to be a woman because because I can't, like, we're trying to do every role these days.
That part.
everybody's trying to do every role. I'm not trying to help you build the porch.
Well, men aren't trying to be women, though. That's the difference.
Men aren't?
Men aren't trying to be women. It's the women that are trying to step into the masculine roles and not allow us to walk in our purpose.
I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just that there is a disconnect, and everybody, again, like I told you, everybody has so many options, or people are seeing so much that they're not content on trying to make their situation work. And I think like people are like, I don't know if men have really been committing to women. Let's be honest. Like men haven't really been.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Even saying that you want a wife is crazy.
All right, if a woman says,
no, why he said it? He was like,
if a woman says, I want to be a wife, she'll tell you that on a date. She'll be like, I want to be a wife. Okay. You're on a date. Yeah, I want to be a wife. Okay. Why don't you ask me, do I want to be a husband?
But that's not happening?
No.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
because we don't know who you are at the moment.
I don't know anyone that would say, I want to be a wife. The conversation is, I date to marry. I would like to be married. Do you want to be married? Like, do you date to marry? It's not that someone's just going to say, I want to be a wife and doesn't ask the man, do you want to be a husband?
Alan hasn't even been like you haven't. What are you even saying right now? You're married.
Like, why would that be? This is not.
It's from your studies. Like
statement that would not be the statement.
Why are we even listening to Alan right now? You're good, bro. Like stay out of this. Like just stay over there. You're good. You've been good for years. Like this is not even your category. This isn't your era. Like,
but I also didn't want to ask, since you're the only one married on the couch tonight.
I want to be a husband.
Yo,
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, just try it out.
Are you still working how you're playing that line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I would have bit the bait. Like what?
Come here.
Yeah. Ro came up to me talking about, I want to be a husband. Just like that little smirk.
Oh,
like
practicing because he knows how he's gonna do it.
I do.
I would have been like, what you like to eat?
It ain't gonna be nothing nice.
You like honey butter on your cornbread?
Yes.
Anyways,
right,
Alan, I was gonna ask you, what did you expect from your wife before you guys got married?
And where did your expectation come from?
Ciao.
Responsibility. Like I can't be with somebody who's irresponsible.
Oh.
Like that's really important to me. And she's a very responsible person. Even though she drives me crazy at times, but she's a very, like, if she gotta go to work, she's going to work. If she could be hanging out, but if she gotta be at work at 6:30, she shows up at 6:30. Like her responsibilities has always been her priority. And I was like, damn, she's very responsible. Like, you could go far with a responsible person.
Shit. Yeah.
You could really build with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I would see that, and I used to be like, damn. I'm like, I like that shit. I like that. And then we had a kid early. You know what I'm saying? And I had girlfriends before, and I remember that. I used to be like, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Because I could see the issues that could happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually why I've left both my relationships when I felt like this is not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. When I couldn't see this relationship furthering, like I could not see myself marrying this person.
Because you can't see it. You like, and people don't like that part, but I think we naturally know when we can't see it. Like you couldn't see yourself with flabby belly.
Ooh.
Right? That bothered you. But on the other end, there's a woman that could be like, I love that belly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
She can't see herself without that belly.
Right.
That part. That's why you gotta let him go and be where he's supposed to be and not settle.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not gonna lie
to him the whole marriage.
Mm-hmm.
No, and I
abusing him.
No, I would. Yeah.
Going like this to
abused
him every time you walk by.
Women.
No, we would have had to nip it in the bud because I wouldn't have been able to do it. Like I'm not even gonna abuse you. I'm just gonna be like, this ain't gonna work.
That's abuse.
And I'm not gonna lie. Like your past relationships, whether they're good or bad, some of them set a certain bar for you.
A new standard, yeah.
Yeah, new standard. And my my baby daddy could have made it. We could have he was that dude. Just crazy as hell. So
that's what I'm saying. There was
now
you guys and I guess I might be using the wrong word.
What's that?
I don't know if I'm using the right word. the expectation she had for her baby father and the expectation he had, they just didn't meet. When I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm using the right word. I feel like when people...
Is expectation the word you feel like you're misusing?
Yeah. It's like,
I don't think so.
There's a thing like
maybe you mean alignment. They weren't aligned.
Alignment. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Miss the alignment. You misalign because something happens,
or you're not aligned.
Yeah, or even, for example, sometimes people are not ready for that position yet. So you can get a job somewhere and you can be like, like you want to get that next position, but somebody else might get it. Like you're just not ready for it yet. You're not groomed properly for that position yet. And it's just not the time for it. Maybe it's not the job for it. Maybe you do better in a different company. But at that time, it's just not.
But what's the misalignment that, where do you see the misalignment? Like if you have the person that you want and everything is going good, where do you get misaligned?
Because that would be timing. If that's the case. And they weren't ready. If someone's not ready, then it's just not their time for that relationship. So if you're staying in it, you're forcing them person to be ready.
And sometimes it's simple stuff like that can be fixed. But again, it takes a certain level of maturity. Like I had to really look into myself with certain things, and I had to grow in certain ways to understand certain ways where I messed up. And then I also have to, like, if I wanted to double back in that relationship, I can't go back into the relationship with the person who didn't make those like certain changes in growth as well. So it's like, yeah, could that relationship work again if changes were made and growth and acknowledgement for what was the issue? But if there's no acknowledgement and there's no growth or change, then it's going to be the same repetitive cycle.
Yeah, but could you see growth? Could you see growth in somebody that you had a bad experience with then?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or do you always see that person in that spot?
No, I can see growth, especially, just again with the path that I'm choosing to take now, like absolutely. And I can see effort in people. Like if you make an effort and you show someone that you're trying to better themselves in the areas that were an issue, I think that,
I couldn't even imagine date. I have no patience.
I know, but nobody does.
I would just be like, it's not.
Same. It's also like you could see potential in a person, but knowing that maybe the next girl will get the better version because maybe it's therapy they need. Maybe it's time for them to even understand their traumas and heal properly. And people might not have the patience to stay with them in that.
Yeah.
So it's like enough damage has to be done in the current relationship for you to walk away. And unfortunately, the next person will get the better version of that partner.
Or not.
Yeah. Or get the person that they got.
Or the person that's scarred from with the experience and now they're going to make you pay for it.
Or they like that person the way they are. They just weren't for you.
Oh, true.
And they go back and forth and cuss each other out, whatever it is, unhealthy habits. And they probably really dwell in that. And they could dwell in that for years.
Exactly.
Word.
And probably only want to change it because somebody's like, you should change. But like, I like being toxic.
But I think that's the thing. I think some people so this culture that we're in now where everybody has to like try to help each other, I don't think it's always necessary or helpful. Like none of us are ever going to be perfect in relationships.
Or healthy because you could be drowning trying to help somebody out with their shit.
And at the end of the day, like sometimes it's like we're all trying to have the same personality. I feel like
yeah, it is. It feels
all
like
right. If I'm a narcissist,
so
like if I'm a narcissist, like whatever my issue may be, like okay, maybe I can work on it, maybe I can't, but that's not anybody else's business. Like let me work on what I got going on in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
And maybe my little spicy attitude or that little spice that I have, maybe he likes that. Maybe that's sometimes opposites attract. Maybe it's not always going to be peaceful and sweet in the house, and there's going to be arguments. There's going to be discomfort. There's going to be things that you just have to work through. That's it. Everybody's not going to just get enough therapy to no longer be a narcissist. Nobody's ever going to just get rid of all their trauma. Like you can't just suppress everything that your childhood, like 30 years of who you are. Like you can't just teach an old dog new tricks. That's just not how life works.
Yeah, nobody's 100% healed.
Yeah.
It's not even.
So people have this expectation in their mind. Like it's so amazing to see like some of these new couples who are getting married or who are like relationships that I've been following for a while. And it's like, even these famous people, it's like, it's been hard. Like they keep it a buck sometimes. It's like, even I was watching Keke Palmer and she had like
she had on there. She had somebody.
She had
on
the
there.
two people from
Ruth and
Boaz. I'm not talking about no Offset.
Go ahead.
But she had, and you could tell, like, listening to the character that played Boaz.
Tyler LePlay.
Yeah.
Lepley, however you say.
Not too much of a miracle man. It's like, I'm joking. He went on the episode, and you can tell through the conversation, like, we're a couple, our relationship is in the limelight. Like, you have a baby, your woman goes through postpartum. She has her confidence issues. I got my stuff going on. I got 2 kids with another woman. Like, you can tell, we done had some stuff going on. That's why we ain't married already.
I gotta watch.
You gotta watch that Keke Palmer episode.
He got 3 kids,
2 or 3. I don't know, by somebody else. Yeah, he got 3 kids altogether, I guess. But knowing, like, everybody has stuff going on in their relationship. Nobody else's advice is going to be effective in my relationship all the time.
But that's what I'm trying to say. We have to be realistic. I think people need to be upfront and realistic. Everybody's got to go through bullshit. We all got to go through bullshit. What is going to make my bullshit worth your time? Because that's all it is. A lot of people think like they could come with a whole bunch of bullshit and somebody's going to deal with it. And not to sound like I'm judging or passing judgment, but you could take Cardi with 3 kids. You take her with 4 kids. Look at Eddie Murphy's ex-wife.
Nicole Murphy.
Oh my 5
God.
kids. Why?
Have mercy.
She makes you, she's like, that. That's just, that's worth it.
Yeah.
Then you see the next girl with 3 kids, and you like, I ain't taking care of
Yeah, and that's just how it is.
Right? Because to you, it may not be worth it. A lot of people be in relationships, deal with bullshit because it's worth the bullshit they deal with.
I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just manageable bullshit.
Yeah.
Because bullshit isn't worth it. It's just manageable. I know this person's bullshit, and I have a trust level with this person where I know how far it's going to go, and it's not going to hurt me or devastate me.
Sometimes it does. Some people be with people with that bullshit for years.
Well, no, it's not a time thing. I'm saying it's just not devastating. It's like, obviously, we're going to argue. Obviously, you're not going to be my favorite person. We're not going to get along and all that other stuff. But, like, I know how far you're going to take it.
But that's the problem with people today. Nobody wants to deal with, like,
anything.
Relationships lasted longer in those times. Obviously, we interacted with the people in our neighborhood, basically, and who at work, and we had phones that you put on a hook. So now there's a lot more access to each other, but within these relationships, there's so much outside noise. So people are not able to hold it down as long as, say, our parents, our grandparents. Like, they're not able to like stay in these relationships because it's way too much outside noise now. There's way too many distractions. So a lot of relationships are headed nowhere fast. Most of them. And it's all because people are not able to together say, hey, it's me and you, and we're going to tune out all of the outside noise, and whatever we go through, we're just going to work through it. I used to be a track star. That was what my baby daddy, he was like, every time you always want to leave me. And I'm just like, because that's what I do. I'm leaving you. And it's just like,
that's a lot.
Yeah, but and I realized, that's messed up. Like, I'm really, he's like, you always trying to end my relationship and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, he loved me. Like, he really, like, we don't got to break up.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like.
But I had to learn from that. Yeah, I'm tired of this.
Call me. I hang up on you. I run away. I do this. I do that. What you want me to do? Oh, you gotta chase me. You gotta.
No. See, I didn't want that. What happened was our relationship started off perfect, way too fast. We were having an amazing relationship, and then boom, when things do start occurring, now you have to figure out how to make it work with this person, and it depends on the communication within the relationship.
I think that honestly, subconsciously as human beings, we all subconsciously appraise a situation and see what it's worth to us.
Yeah.
I think whether we admit it or not, when we're in a relationship, we appraise the relationship, we put the value that we think in it, whether we do it over a period of time, and then you like,
I had enough.
But sometimes your mental sanity, like whatever it's doing to your mind and your ability to move, like if I feel as though when I come out of this relationship, I'm going to be worse off, then that's when I'm like, I got to get out of the situation. Because if we'll make progress and then we're back at square one, so every time we take these steps, it means nothing, that is a waste of my time. I'm not about to keep having these repetitive situations. And then forgiveness. We're either going to forgive each other or we're not. If we're not going to forgive each other, let's move on. It's a broken mirror. You put the pieces together, you're never going to get that clean slate. Like we had literally a perfect situation. And then once that mirror got cracked, once it fell, once it broke, it's kind of like, that's it. Like I'm still trying to get this perfect thing back. It's never going to be that. We're totally different people now. We've hurt each other. We've done this. We've done that. The trust part is so important in a relationship.
And forgiveness.
Forgiveness and yeah. Because if you're genuinely not able to forgive someone, but you're giving them the mind that making them feel as though you will be able to forgive them, you're dragging them along for no reason. If you know your heart is too broken to really get over something, I used to see my homegirl keep bringing up the same things to her man. I'm just like, but you're still with him.
That part.
Like, just leave the man because I don't want to hear about it. And you keep bringing it up to him. We got to keep hearing this and hearing this and hearing this. Like, girl, like, if you're going to forgive him, is he still doing it? Do you think he's going to do it again? Like, don't nobody want to keep.
But at the end of the day, she's going to leave to go deal with the same shit with somebody else.
No, but at least you got to
understand that. They think it's going to be like, oh, this person's going to see me for who I really am. And
no, it's not that. Great. It's just that. It's what it is what I'm saying is, what are y'all talking about? If somebody messes up a situation, like if I'm in a relationship with a man,
the glass gets shattered,
and the glass is shattered because of you. So basically, you're saying men ain't shit.
Who said men? We didn't say that.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. So now, just because my glass got shattered over here, everywhere I go, my glass gonna get shattered. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's not.
Like, we're never gonna have a perfect mirror again, but can we put the pieces up and at least see a little image? Still look cute, still see our outfits, do a little fit check. If we can't even see our outfits in the mirror, then we need to keep it pushing.
We're not aligned anymore.
My broken mirror.
I think that you can be aligned, but people are looking in the wrong places, or they're just, again, the red flags.
If you're not aligned anymore, what's that thing in the car? Your alignment in the car? That shit is off. It's off. Like if you're not aligned, it's just...
Yes, but the forgiveness will be resetting that alignment.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And she's saying if you can't forgive, then you should walk away.
And genuinely forgive. Which is a thing
that's a step within itself, though. That's a long... No, they just rather be... I think when you constantly bring up the same thing over and over, I think that's a form of manipulation within itself, and I don't like that at all.
Pretending to forgive someone is so messed up.
Yeah.
It is. Because I'm thinking that we've moved past this situation, or you're thinking that we've moved past the situation, and then everybody's trauma gets brought back up because now you bringing up that, and I'm just like, oh, well, now I'm bringing up that. Like, it's so draining and abusive.
Hello?
It is abuse. It is abuse.
But you can't really forgive until you really forgive. Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
Marie, you took the words right out of my mouth.
He said at the end of the day, the day gotta end.
The day gotta end.
That's what he said.
Fake woke ass nigga. I'm like,
yo.
I'm what he's finna say.
The day gotta end,
What I'm saying is, like, say you forgive somebody, and really forgiving somebody is not the same thing. When you really forgive somebody, you really don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think you don't think about it. I just think it doesn't affect you the same way that it used to. Because it'll always be there, and it depends on how you're reacting to those feelings when they come up.
And making that choice. No, but making the choice to not.
You're saying you can't forget.
Yeah, you can't.
You can forgive. That's forgiveness. You just can't forget.
If my woman cheats on me, and we worked it out, I'm working it out, but I can't even imagine forgiving that because I can't get over it.
But then why are you working it out? Yeah. Working it out is a forgiveness.
What are you working?
What is? Yeah. You're just gliding.
Because the truth is, you have to me, this is my opinion, ain't shit perfect, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You got to get over certain shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like it's a setback, right? And if you decide to get over it, it's still a setback. It's like, fucking hurting your toes, and that's just going to hurt you for a long time. You're going to have to deal with the bullshit. You ain't going to cut the whole foot off if you don't want to, right? To me, like, damn, cheating is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be able to forgive that.
Or see it the same. Yeah, I mean.
I'm just not. Now, does that mean that the relationship got to end? If we could get past it, no, the relationship may not end.
So you're still in a relationship without forgiving the person? What's the point?
I'm gonna try to forgive. I will work to forgive.
But you were saying you really won't. You're
pretending. You're
basically punishing them for the rest of their relationship.
Yes,
it's not.
That is punishment.
Let's talk about it.
That is punishment.
So you with her? You being mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm not being mean. I'm not. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. You will always bring it up because something happened that you didn't really forgive. Like you saying you forgave, but you really didn't. You see what I'm saying to you?
So what's the point then?
Yeah.
Because
what exactly did you work through? What
because morally, people are saying that's what you're supposed to do.
No, just talk about the relationship.
Yeah.
Forget about everybody else. What's the point then?
This is just my opinion. If I was in a situation, God forbid, I was in a situation, my woman cheats on me, and for some reason, I was like, we're gonna work it out for whatever reason it is. It's bigger than this.
The reason is forgiveness. He won't say it.
Right. It's impossible.
For some reason.
It's impossible to say.
It's like, oh, can you forgive me? This and that. Like, all right, I work towards it. Little by little, I work towards it. I ain't forgiving that shit. I'm just not.
So then why are you telling her you're going to work towards it, though?
I'm working towards it. It's
what is it that you're doing?
Working towards it.
I'm just saying it.
Every day is
trying to heal from whatever that situation or that mistrust.
Yeah, but you have to put steps behind the trying. You can't just say I'm working towards it. Like, what are the steps you're doing to forgive?
You're just letting time pass.
Yeah.
Hoping
That's what it is.
And hoping that it changes, right? I'll give you an example. This is a real scenario. This is a little dark, but that's the best one I got. A friend of mine, this is real shit. A friend of mine used to be in the streets way back in the day, back in the mid 90s, early 90s, right?
Back.
Way back. This nigga tried to kill him. He tried to kill the dude. Like they tried to kill each other for real. And they was trying to kill each other for months. It just never happened. 30 years later, they're friends.
Oh, man.
They actually forgave each other. I could see that. I could be like, I was at a bad place. You were at a bad place. We're at a just very bad place in our life. You know what I'm saying? Like if I tell you I could forget, I could forgive that.
And that's, you know what? I always found this so weird about men. Y'all love other men so much.
And that's a fact, because he can't forgive that woman. He ain't gonna never do that. 30 years go by, bitch, you're a whore.
Sex is something you guys always say, like, sex means nothing. If I have sex with another girl, it doesn't mean anything. I still love my girl. But a woman has sex with somebody else, I can't forgive her.
Never.
This nigga that tried to kill me how much times?
Take you out of this world.
We're best friends now.
Take you out of this world. You probably was going to HE double hockey sticks.
We are delusional in a lot of our things. It just comes out. I think
women have to deal with male delusion.
Wait for this to air so I can clip bite that.
What, male delusion?
Yep.
Yeah, we know we're delusional in certain aspects. And then I'm going to
turn it into a GIF, and I'll be sending that out. Male delusion. Male delusion.
Yo, but it's scary. Like that's
male delusion.
That's crazy.
Forgiveness is important.
Forgiveness is almost impossible. Basically,
forgetting is almost impossible.
Forgetting is impossible.
Yes.
You cannot forgive if you don't forget, bro.
No.
How?
You cannot forgive if you don't forget.
Yeah, but time heals, like you said, time heals. Maybe time needs to happen, because maybe that's what happens when people break up and then they come back together and it's kind of like they got a new start.
Time does heal all.
Time does not heal anything if there's nothing behind the time. If you're just dating other people,
yeah, exactly.
You have to put something into that time. You have to put some type of
but when you're
process behind that.
Yes, when you're constantly
not thinking about it,
not even not thinking about it, but when you're still in a relationship and still having to see and talk to this person that hurt you, yes, it's a little harder. So just relying on time is very hard.
Yeah.
If you're not doing anything else but letting the time go by, you're never gonna get past it.
And then just seeing the person, like you said, seeing this person that hurt you, and then getting into it about anything, and that just surfacing. Now that conversation
because you hurt me, you better be on your P's and Q's.
Right.
See?
And that's a problem.
There you go.
But that's the problem.
Just let that person go
for the rest of my life.
Just let that person go.
Because, you don't even have room to act up in no type of way.
Yeah. I don't like what relationships like. I don't like what I've allowed a relationship to do to me before, because I'm the type of person where, all right, you don't want to leave me, I'm going to mirror your behavior. And the hurt that you give me, I'm going to give you. And I don't ever want to be that person.
That's what I'm saying.
I never want to be that person where a relationship changes who I am. Like,
I am
agree
that
with
person
it
by default. Like, I don't make the decision to do that. I immediately just do that. Like, I don't know how else to be.
Like, for example, not nothing crazy, but like if you want to be a liar, you're going to catch me in a lie and I'm going to be like, well, you see how it feels? But I'm not a liar. So I feel like I'm not going to continue to be a liar, but I'm just doing things hurtful in the relationship because again, you've made me feel that way. So that is why I'm exiting out of a relationship because I want, for example, I want to be a great, outstanding wife and I have to have an outstanding husband. So to me, I feel as though I can't be with someone who makes me feel like I can't be the best version of myself.
That sounds good, but you have to expect that person to show up 100% all the time to help you become your 100% all the time. And that's just not realistic.
Not possible. So, okay, not in that way, but like in confrontation, we can handle it. It doesn't have to be something that's dragged out for a week or we can't go to bed. Like we have to go to bed angry. I don't want that type of stuff.
Yeah, it sounds good.
So is that too like Tyler Perry? Like is that too?
No,
like,
it's just everybody has different levels of conflict resolution. That's the issue because I can not talk to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Like literally, we could be dating and I don't got to talk to you for a week, but you could find that wrong. You'd be like, why aren't you speaking to me? Listen. I'm taking my time. I'm regulating my fucking nervous system.
Dating. Okay.
And you know what I mean? But like to you, it's like, oh, you're being distant. No, I'm just separating myself. I got stuff I got to do. I got to focus. And that's
and for you, that might not be unhealthy.
I know it's unhealthy.
Yeah. Okay.
But I am working on it. So instead of a week, I'm probably make it 2 days.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
So that's a step for me, but I'm not. That's just something I'm working on.
Okay. Yeah.
What happened?
Amanda, like, nigga, you think you're gonna disappear for 2 days?
I'm out.
In the middle of an argument?
I'm out.
Not over here. I'm sorry.
You gotta come to my house. You gotta show up to catch me. All right.
We're talking.
I don't like to argue. I was the only child. I hate when people disrupt my energy. I like to be in control of my energy. I like to be happy, I like to be joyful. And if you got a problem, let's figure it out real quick. Let's not do this for an hour. You good after that? After we get over this situation, I'm cracking a joke. You hungry? Like I don't want to. So that was an issue in my past relationship.
I did realize
you're not about to hold me hostage and be yelling in my face for 2 hours. I'm literally feeling like I'm in a panic. Like put me in a straitjacket because I can't take it.
Conflict resolution is different for people.
Yes.
People aren't able, and I'm one of them, aren't able to talk about things right off the bat. Like I need to sit with my feelings and figure out how I'm going to communicate how I'm feeling to you. So that might take a while.
So you need time.
I do need time, but I'm not going to not talk to you for a day.
What if it takes a day?
I'm not going to like leave you hanging, like not knowing what's wrong with me. Like
I know what's wrong with you. We got into a fight. I know what the fight's about. I know what's wrong with you. So if you are getting your bearings together, I expect you to come back to me when you're ready to speak. And if it takes 2 days, it takes 2 days. Because I can either yell at you and be super emotional, or I can get my own shit together and be like,
okay,
I would prefer
some time
that.
To figure myself out. I've never gone a day without.
Oh shit.
I just don't do that. That's
shit.
And I don't mean that like, okay, once I do talk to you, then I have to be ready to like say what I'm feeling. But no, we can have regular conversation and then I could be like, okay, so let's have this conversation about what happened yesterday because I've got my shit together now. We can have that conversation.
And what if you were wrong?
It's not about if I was wrong or right. I'm saying that.
No, but I'm saying that extends the period.
So let's say something happened
and you're the one in the wrong.
No, let's say something happened. You didn't know I was coming on your block or around your way. I pull up and it's completely innocent. Your ex stopped by and you got in the car and had a quick conversation.
That ain't innocent.
And when I pulled up, you were getting out the car. But it was actually really innocent. You wasn't doing no...
How did I get in the car?
No, yeah.
I guess, I don't know. You was giving them something or whatever.
Some
example.
Out the window.
Yeah, give a different example. That's not innocent.
That isn't.
People get shot for that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, let's say...
Did I know my man
I'm
was
embarrassing
pull
you.
up this?
You didn't know. The nigga was... I mean, your ex was just like, hey... You know, I got your stuff from 3 years ago. I'm just dropping it off. Can you just think? And you open the door just to pick the stuff up and walk off. Like you didn't, there was nothing. You just taking your stuff to go.
My ex is wilding on me. Y'all getting a seat.
So now I pull up. You didn't know I was pulling up. And then when I pull up, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You're like, oh, it's nothing. Because you're not thinking that. You're like, oh, I just dropped my stuff off. He pulls off. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That's crazy.
See, even though that is an innocent situation based on what actually happened, I know repeating that situation to someone that I'm dating might not seem as innocent, because why the fuck did he randomly pull up on you? Like, why did he feel like it was okay to do that?
Have y'all been talking, texting?
Have y'all been talking?
Ringing?
Did he tell you that he was going to pull up one of these days with your stuff? It's just so many things I know there's going to be going through a man's head that I don't have the answers for.
Anyone's
You need a day.
I don't need a day. To be honest, what I'm doing in that situation.
How do you handle the situation? And I'll tell you how I handle
Amanda,
it.
I'm literally not even telling him that was my ex I just drove off.
Are you gonna lie?
I'm not going to say, what was that? Oh, nothing. It wasn't nothing. It's nothing to talk about.
Fuck out.
I would get in so much trouble.
It's nothing to talk about.
How do you even do that? How can you keep a straight face and do stuff like that?
You're a liar.
Was that Jerome?
You're a liar.
Your ex nigga Jerome?
Why would he know that? Why would he know that? Why would he know that?
Everybody knows everybody's exes and how they look.
That part.
Really?
Yeah.
After you said that wasn't nobody.
You should, but
let's say you said
I ain't do nothing. Take my phone. This where I was at. This is the Ubers. I just came from here. Like, I gotta plead my case.
Okay,
No, I'm telling. Listen, putting it all on the. I ain't trying to be.
Probably that's gonna set off some alarms in his head. Like, what does she mean, nobody? Or what is she? That's probably gonna.
I don't got time for none of that.
That will have me on fire.
Yeah, that would.
I just need honesty at that moment. Just tell me exactly what's going on. Like, yo, what the fuck was the situation? My sister called him. He was there. He don't even got my contact. He's blocked. But he came here. She came. She told me. I told her, go get it.
That's a lot. That's too much.
Just give me some clarity. I don't want to. You know why I need clarity? Because I don't want to make shit up in my mind.
Yeah.
And then you know what? And
my heart started racing.
To spiral. And this is what
I'm I'm pissed. I done walked down the block. I done come back to back to back this time. How you even get on the highway in the first place? Like, it get crazy. My heart started pounding. It's just like, what's happening, huh?
I want to know what's happening as well.
Because I need clarity. Don't make me start thinking anything is not what it is.
I need clarity, Amanda.
Because things be making sense to me. And a lot of times I be right. So if this time what I'm thinking ain't right, you better make sure you let me know. You better. Because we calling whoever. Pull up your last call.
I'm not doing all that, though. I just need clarity from you. And if you're not giving it to me, it's gonna be
pull up your last call.
I don't need to see your phone. I need you to explain to me what the fuck I just saw.
Okay. You keep cursing, right? And that's what's scaring me. Like,
yeah.
He pulled up and said, yo, what the fuck was that? Like, what do you mean, what the fuck was that? Why are you asking like that? Like,
you would be, I get it, because you probably be afraid, like, listen, I don't know. I don't want this to go I don't want this to go left. Yeah. I don't want this to go left, so I can get where you just like, oh, nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing.
I agree. All right, hey,
who's that? That's it.
Who's that?
If you was similar, I feel more at ease with that.
You still gonna lie? They're gonna be like, oh, nothing, just Uber. I left my soda.
Left my soda.
Okay, let's say I gave it to him exactly how it was. Oh well, he had my stuff for like over, what you said, 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years ago, I guess he was just in the area. He dropped it off of me.
How you guess?
I don't know. He just told me he's outside with my stuff. So I went out. I don't know why he was over here. Maybe he was in the area.
With your stuff in the car? See, that's what I'm just
Maybe
like.
he knew he was going to be in the area.
Well, these aren't real scenarios, so we're dragging it right now.
You're right. Go ahead.
But I'm not going
to. What y'all usually like to do.
No, that's what guys be
My
doing.
phone's open. You got my password, everything. Go ahead and go through it.
I like that. Like, if you got to go through my phone, if I see you sweating when I pick up your phone to take a picture, you sweating?
No, but I just know that my explanation of like what really just happened, the mood is going to change. He just got here, and now I know he's angry.
It's off, yeah.
Now he's off.
Energy is strong. Energy is strong. It be thick. It be so thick. They walk. Yo, I used to hate that. Like, when I knew I was about to, I knew from the moment my man walked in the house, if I did something wrong, I'd be come back from 8 at the table. If it's something is wrong, I knew exactly the steps, the pace, I knew everything.
You felt it.
I felt it. I felt it. I knew the facial expressions. I knew how the questions. Like, if you asked me, like, if you ate something and you said it in that tone that was a little bit baritone, but it had a little bit out to it, but it had a little, like, I knew every single time I was in trouble. That's crazy, right?
But you like being in trouble.
No, I don't like being in trouble. No.
I like see that's the thing. I don't like being in trouble, but I do miss the thrill of just chaos sometimes.
Whoa. That's honest,
I miss the thrill, and that's why I just be chilling.
You feel good.
I don't know if I feel good. I do like.
I don't like it because I personally feel like men have these like I feel like they be dragging shit, but they feel like they're entitled to
drag it.
I
can't do any of that. I think my health declined.
And it's like no, in my relationship battle of feeling like no, like it doesn't have to be,
yeah.
And it's like you can't tell them it's not that serious because triggered.
That's why this job even used to trigger me because me expressing myself always sound terrible. But I'm just like, y'all, like, I'm really not even a toxic person, even in my relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
I just really don't like toxicity. I love stress for me is like, I feel like I'm dying slowly.
Yeah.
Yes, I hate being stressed. I love making my man happy. I'm very competitive too. Like, I'm be like, you ain't gonna never find another me. You ain't gonna never find another woman like me. Like, I like to be that way. So when I feel like I'm in trouble or I did something, it really like it affects me.
Trouble for me, I'm saying like fun trouble though, like coming home at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning from partying, hanging in the club.
You about to get cursed out?
Yeah, like I'm not trying to do no crazy shit. I ain't trying to get involved in, you know what I mean? To me, it's like they're having a good ass time. Yo, I'm talking about you having a good time.
You pull up
to the crib, you're
like she about to tweak.
Is that the sun?
You about
know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, bro, gonna talk that shit. But that's light shit. I ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah. I ain't trying to do no relation. No. I'm past that. I'm saying like I like to.
Yeah.
I like to, you know.
I guess that's married.
Maybe
trouble,
it's sexy. Maybe you like because men like angry sex or maybe like passion or like
angry
care.
Sex. This ain't prison.
Okay, but or like care. I don't know. Like you like to see that the person cares for you. I don't know.
Nah, I do
not like trouble. I love paradise.
Oh my God. All right. So guys, we got to wrap. You guys over there, you guys want to wrap?
I'll let Rome do it.
You got it. All right. So this has been our trouble edition of 8 at the Table. And we've created scenarios. We have missed you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and follow. And until next time, I'm looking for a wife.
Bye, guys.
8 at the Table.